Hello, I'm ABX and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Today I'm going to be playing some Minecraft on the Java version, or Minecraft Java Edition, whatever you want to call this version of the game, the OG version, because this is where the latest snapshot just came out, 18W14B, and it brought the most confusing feature we've seen in a while. Honestly, like, I feel like just, when you say sea pickles, people are like, nah, I mean, like, surely you mean something else, like sea cucumbers, or like, sea pickles wouldn't be added, but no, sea pickles are a thing that exists in Minecraft now. They look like, I'll have to go into the sea, they look like this, they create light, and they're really interesting for a billion different reasons, and, even on the surface, they seem like, oh yeah, they're cool because you can have lots of them, and they're cool because they create light, as I specified in the earlier video. They also do a lot of other weird things that I wanted to go through today because, and also look for, because I want to know where they spawn naturally, if they spawn anywhere naturally at all. Maybe it's a certain type of biome because they've changed kelp and thingy spawn rates, and also I wanted to find out, some of the weird secret uses, because as you can see from the thumbnail, one of the cool things I saw on the Reddits was actually that you can use them on top of pumpkins and you can use them on top of melons. So if I show you right here, we grab ourselves a pumpkin, which is apparently a building block and not a thing anymore. So we grab ourselves a pumpkin and we grab ourselves a melon. It works really well as a stalk for them. I really fell in love with this as a building use. So if we place one of these right here, you can see we got ourselves a melon, and look at that, now we got ourselves a stalk. It actually works perfectly for it. But yeah, the use for the sea pickle isn't just for this. Also, by the way, hi everyone in the live stream chat. Hi, hello. Hope you have a great stream. Y'all get ready for this, says Yoshi MC. I agree, everyone should get ready for this. So, interestingly enough, you can actually place sea cucumbers on pretty much any block in the game that is placeable. So, you just only place them on, the pumpkins. You can place them on spruce if you really wanted to, which I find to be just a little bit weird, because, again, it looks like it's like a wooden pumpkin or something when you put that on there. Like, it looks supernatural with that on there. Super dash natural, not supernatural, I should say. And then also if we go ahead, place some other blocks, there's a lot of really weird combinations you can go for. So again, do the exact same thing, but instead be like, what about if it's magenta? Anything you put this on top of has just a weird look on it, right? Like, you guys are saying this? Like, also, hi Target, how you today, says Plains. I'm doing pretty good today. My first day back from the recording thing for a while, and I always miss it when I'm not here, so cool to be back. Also, you can always ruin this by placing that there. Suddenly it looks like, wait, what is this now? Oh, and then it's like, oh. So yeah, you can place them on pretty much any block. However, there's an interesting kind of thing with them, because if we grab coral, the new coral I should say, if we grab some fire coral, this coral is so good, you could say it's fire. If you place them on a fire coral, as you can see, this is their natural position, and the way you can tell that is because if we place them down below there, and place that there, you can see something interesting, that if we grab some bone meal, so these blocks cannot be bone milled anywhere in the game, so we place them over here, we bone mill them, it's not going to work, but I believe, or like it pretends it works, but it doesn't. I believe if you place them under here, it will bone mill them instantly up to 4. So there is now going to be officially a way to farm them as well, because sea cucumbers also work as kind of a thing like that. Again, I find that to be quite wacky. I think we'll see more, things come for them. So yeah, what we know so far is that they work as a light source, they work as a really amazing decoration block. Again, only as a 1. If you use like more than 1, it gets a bit ugly. But they work as an amazing decoration block. They work as an amazing lighting source. And they also can be farmed fairly simply like this. Nice. I agree. But yeah, so it looks like a grape, says Nearly Autonomous. Oh yeah, that's... I can see that actually. How about we try and make like a good looking grapevine or something? Let's give that a look. Because I reckon if we go for purple and we use like a concrete instead, I think a concrete might look a little bit more realistic. Yeah, this one looks like a grape now, right? Does that mean we can make cherries too? Okay, you know what? I feel like, just to get a tiny bit derailed, because today, if you don't know, I'm doing some secret hunting. It's something we like to do for every single snapshot that comes out. But I mean, more important than secret hunting is knowing, can we make giant cherries in Minecraft? And the answer to that question, I think it's a yeah, right? Like, this looks like a grape, this looks like a cherry. Not perfectly, but a lot more than we've ever had before. That's kind of cool. So yeah, what are the pickles for? What is their actual use, you might question. And the simple answer is like, well, you can use them as a source of light or a decoration. You can't eat them. I know a lot of people think pickles, they're really tasty, or at least I think that. Fun fact, my doctor told me to stop eating pickles recently, like, because I figured like, oh, pickles, they're like a fruit or a vegetable or something. But apparently you can eat too much pickles, and fun fact, you might not have realized that before today. So yeah, sea pickles are the sea version of that. A lot of people have been saying like, oh, these are totally like they should be called sea cucumbers, not sea pickles. But apparently sea pickles are a real thing. I looked into it. These look more like sea cucumbers than sea pickles. But sea pickles is a way funnier name, and like, It's Minecraft. We don't need to be precisely biologically accurate, in my opinion. So yeah, there you go. Fun facts. Anyway, let's go. Let's set the weather to rain, actually. And then let's go fly for our trident. Because I want to experiment with another feature. So here we can see. You know, this is the... what's the enchantment even called? I forget its name sometimes. But it's the Riptide enchantment. We're going to use this quite a bit. Just over here. With the slow falling potion. Just to make things go even better. And we're going to go and try and find, you know, however impossibly, we're going to try and find the coral reef because it's a good place to explore the ocean. If we don't find it, we'll find something we can explore. And yeah, a cool thing they've actually seemed to have updated is they made it so you can... The game doesn't just make you hit a brick wall anymore. You can fly like pretty much as far as you humanly want to, as far as I can tell. Which is nice, right? So yeah, here we are. Flying in the world. There's nothing below us. Just don't question this. Because we're going to go look for sea pickles. So chat, have you found any sea pickles yet? Because again, I think it's weird that sea pickles exist. But we're going to go look for them below the water. Which I assume... Yeah, okay, we're in the jungle. Which means we're right next to where I need to be. So I have a... Just around here somewhere. I actually have myself... / locate... monument. I have a monument just around here. And I'm going to teleport to that. It's a little bit easier to teleport to it. Because I have a... There's a... by the way, this Cedarmon right now has a coral reef next to a monument. Which is always cool, right? So, yeah, then we're going to turn off the weather. Look for the coral reef, and then we're going to go hunt for pickles and find where pickles might be. Because, again, a logical thing to me is because you can see right here that pickles, they work, as I just showed you. So, again, just in case you just joined, the way pickles work is they can be placed on any block, but they can only be naturally bone milled on the coral reef. So, yeah, it looks like naturally spawning, they can only be found in coral reefs. I've never been to this coral reef, but it's covered in pickles. And interestingly enough, they spawned in a coral reef that already existed. They retroactively generated pickles onto my coral reef. So that might be something where they naturally grow on any corals you leave lying around. Again, I highly doubt it. I imagine it's a natural thing. So yeah, there's now a real reason to go exclusively to coral reefs. It's not just because you can find coral here, which, for the record, you can only find in this one place, but you can also find sea pickles. So there's like I guess there's 15 brand new blocks. You know, there's 5 coral reefs. Oh, sorry, 5 corals. 5 coral plants, 5 coral fans, which also have a new texture, by the way. Let's try and find some of those, actually. But then, as well as that, there is... it's really interesting to see this, actually. Also, big thank you, Jacob Stenberg, for the 99-cent super chat. Really appreciate it, man. Yeah, and let's look around the rest of this, because I'm super curious about what's going on around the rest of here. So, as you can see, coral fans. Yeah, so, yeah, there's like 15 exclusive blocks, plus the sea pickles. Like, coral reefs are going to be so highly sought after, which I think is a good thing. But it looks like you can't find them anywhere else because they're only naturally meant to spawn on coral. And if you're going to take sea pickles, you should probably take the coral with you. Oh, that also means that this biome is going to be a lot brighter than all the rest. So, yeah, let me do some checking on that. Is it much lighter in here? It doesn't look much lighter, does it? But apparently, it's going to be much easier to see down here than you would otherwise expect. Because of all the sea pickles. Interesting. So yeah, we've worked out where they naturally spawn now. That was one of the big questions that now we've got answered. We've worked out how they naturally bone mill. So as you can see, place it down, bone mill it up. Oh, and also if you just place bone mill on... Okay, no. If you bone mill the coral, it turns into seagrass. But if you bone mill one on coral and there's coral nearby, it will spread to other coral. Now that's an interesting one. So let me give you an example of that. Let's find like a big bit of coral that hasn't been touched. Okay, there we go. Huge coral reef. If we place one in the center, and then we bone mill it, it spreads. So in a coral biome, it's so easy to farm this. Every one bone mill creates, what is that, like 20? Wait, yeah, let's see if the results are consistent. If we destroy all of these, do we always get roughly 20? Because I think we got 19 that time. Place the sea pickle again. Bone mill. Oh, okay, that's that was a misclick. Then remove that too, just for fun. So as you can see, this time we got about 11, 15. We got 15 this time, plus the 3 extra on there. So basically, you get somewhere between 10 and 15 pickles. And because they're somewhat useful, and also, another thing that I believe I've learned, again, I've heard this on the grapevine, or on the cherry vine, as I only have that right now. I believe if you put them in a furnace, they actually will smelt. So as you can see, place some sea pickles in there. It won't naturally, like, even go in there. Then we'll place our 1 bit of wool that we had. I lost it. So let's just place some coal. Again, I heard on the grapevine that what should work is that. Okay, you can't smelt them in there. Maybe if we put them in some form. No, that's not a thing. So, again, I heard incorrectly, which is why it's called the grapevine and not confirmed Minecraft facts. A glass house on the sea seems absolutely necessary now. Yeah, I think a glass house surrounded by sea pickles is such a fun idea. Again, I'm glad they added this because already we had like all the adventure content, but this block purely focuses on like aesthetic stuff, and it does it in such a silly way that I think it will be like I think people will be attached to it. At least that's my kind of take on this. So yeah, apparently you can't smelt them up. I had been misled. It makes sense that you actually do it that way, but apparently not anyway. So yeah, we're gonna go back to our furnace, see if maybe we can configure it in some way. This is the best thing to be added to Minecraft. I think it is a pretty cool one. So yeah, let's look for the new coral fan texture, because they changed the coral fan because it previously sucked, if we're being honest. So that looks like, okay, that's coral plants. Let's find some coral fans. How do I update my Minecraft Xbox to V1.14? I don't know what you mean by V1.14, honestly. If you mean the Minecraft 1.14 update. 1.13 is coming out with the update to Cortex soon. On the consoles, there's no beta system, so you have to wait for it to officially come out before you can get it. Hope that answers your question. Thank you for the 199 super chat. Hey, YouTube. Is your name like set up so you can super chat? Whatever. So, yeah, I can't find any some coral fans around here actually. So we'll just type fan. These are my biggest fans. I guess they don't naturally spawn yet, or they didn't spawn when I placed this maybe. We'll have to see. So let's place some of these around here. I haven't seen the new texture properly yet. But as you can see, they changed it. Well, actually, as you can't see. As I can't see. Maybe you can see it? I don't see it. Who agrees that seahorses would be nice? Oh, and look! Wait, this is amazing, this seed. Because right below here, this looks like it's one of those lost temple style things. Yeah, I think we found like all the ocean structures right next to one another. Look at that, that's cool. I didn't even know that, but you can find coral reefs on top of ocean ruins. I don't know what the odds of that are, but like that's pretty darn cool, right? It's pretty darn cool to do it. So yeah, another cool thing about the oceans is you can't. Oh, look at this. There's some coral in the ravine here. Fascinating. And pickles can grow even in like one wide gaps. Can they grow inside the corals though? Like, can they grow not exposed to sunlight? I guess not exposed to sunlight is something we've already worked out. Interesting, interesting. So yeah, they come in 1s, and they come in 3s, and 4s, and okay, and 2s too. It was my bad, I just kind of saw a bunch. 1.2.14 came out for iOS, and not the same as 1.2.14 beta. Oh, you mean 1.2.14? Oh, okay. Then if you have 1.13, that's the latest version for non-betas. If you want the beta 1.2.14, you sign up for the beta program. There you go. They can be smelted, they turn into lime dye. What did I do wrong when I was smelting then? Should I try it again? Maybe I like horribly messed something up. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. Above water. Because maybe it's the furnaces that don't work. Oh, that's weird. So put the sea pickles in there. And then we'll grab a coal block again. Because everyone wants a coal block. Oh, so the furnace doesn't work underwater now. I think I found a secret. Either that or I did something wrong last time. So we grab another coal block. Yeah, it looks like they can be smelted. I don't know what I did wrong there. I'm going to dig into this one. So then we'll grab some more pickles. I'm Pickle Rick. Ha ha ha. But yeah, I think the biggest... I love the way they get people ready for this. So yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken... What did I do wrong last time? How did I... Okay, furnaces work underwater. That'd be a cool change. Useless one, but it's nice they didn't. And yeah, every time you smelt one of these, it turns into a lime dye. So now we have an easy way to get lime dye. Instead of bone mealing, combining bone with other stuff. Also, oh! This is something I didn't see till just now. You can see coral reefs so clearly from the surface. Because look at this. This is pretty crazy, actually. Like, look at the... Oh, this isn't a monument I've been to before. That's why This is like this. But look at the coral reef below the surface. Sorry, yeah, you can see it so clearly. It's like they're lighting a path. And although it's not that powerful, actually, you know, let's do a quick comparison. So I'm kind of curious about this. The best lighting item in the game is I think it's the jack-o'-lantern. If it's not, it's glowstone. But glowstone's a weird example. So we'll grab some glowstone and we'll grab one of these together. Let's see which is a brighter light. Also, these ones aren't making any light for the surface. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's the same level of light. The way you can check is like, we put them an equal distance apart and then we see if the light middle is right in between them. Yeah, it seems to me like it has the same light level as a pumpkin block. Or a jack-o'-lantern. Maybe even more powerful. It's hard to be certain, but yeah, they have a super high light level. It's really beautiful to see from above. Let's grab a boat. In fact, let's do some digging or some boating, I guess. Because this is how you see it in the game. You'll just be like, you know, boating one day, and you'll find this. That's wonderful. It does look so cool. I agree. Casey, Lewis just says Coke Zero. I did the taste test on Coke Zero recently, and I can confirm Diet Coke is exactly the same. Or at least I can't distinguish the difference. Maybe you can. Having a boat in my right hand is not useful. But yeah, so also this is the first time I found a fully upright ship. Like, maybe these have existed before, but I've never seen one that's like on land like this. Like, maybe I'm crazy, but I haven't seen one of these, like, again, fully on land before. This one is technically touching the sea, but very only technically. And it's like filled with sand, so you can like excavate the thing. Honestly, finding these ships on land sounds like a really cool possibility to me. Because like, isn't this a fun little mini quest almost? And then you dig in there and you get a buried treasure map. Like, again, this is like a real quest in Minecraft. Like, maybe it will be boring after the 10th time you do it. But for now, at least, like, this is exciting. I just got blast protection. Frostwalker! Hey, okay, so there's, like, real reasons to go here. Interesting. Very interesting. So, does anyone know how we craft these slow-falling potions? Is it using the phantom membrane? Because, again, I don't believe I know that yet. Because I only looked into the slow-falling thing earlier. I wonder what the ramifications on just flat falling are. Do you ever speed up? Yeah, let's test that. We're gonna test like speeding up, because theoretically, no, it looks like we go the same speed the entire way down. And I'm gonna test its impact on fall damage. So I guess we go really high up, because theoretically we should take no fall damage, right? This video is like a pickles hunting. We're hunting for secrets, although pickles hunt is something you can believe if you want. So we just fall down naturally like this. It might kill me. I hope it doesn't, but like it might. Okay, so you can't take full damage with the slow falling, which makes it like levitation without the initial up effect. And also means parkour is a little bit easier, right? Because now I can do like... In fact, let's test the parkour ramifications of this. So previously, the most blocks you could jump at once was 4. So 4 blocks in between, we could jump that. Let's see if we can jump like 5 if one goes down. Just for curiosity. So put 5 blocks in there. Oh wait, no, that's 4. So theoretically, I might be able to jump that. So we'll just prove a point here. Yeah, parkour gets much easier, even along one level. And you can jump much further if there's any downwards going on. So even if I put that on the same level, I might be able to jump 5 blocks at once. So again, this is 5 blocks right here, I do believe. Yeah, that's 5 blocks. Yeah, you can do 5 blocks easily. We might be able to do 6. So let's see if we can land on this furnace. Can we do it? Oh, okay, so actually making the 5 is actually not always easy. But you can almost make 6 blocks, which is interesting. And maybe if you combine like other weird parkour tricks, you can do more. But still, that's pretty darn crazy. I think so anyway. You brew it with a membrane. You do brew it with a membrane. Thank you very much. I didn't actually check that one. I assumed it would be the case, but I hadn't actually checked it out yet. And I didn't want to, like, just say it, or, like, assume it, or, like, go through something obvious. Maybe I should have, maybe I shouldn't, but that's my thoughts on this at least. So, yeah, the interesting thing about the coral reef, though, is you can see it from pretty much every angle. So I'm just on this island right now, but you can still see the pickles from here. Which means that now coral reefs are, like, they make themselves very well known. In the same way that, like, when you find a ship, it's obvious. When you find certain biomes, like an ocean one, it's obvious. And now when you find one of these, it's also going to be really obvious. So interesting. The slow trawling is like a chicken falling. It's time for a speed test. Jacob the Kit Kat, I totally agree. Let's test that out. Chicken versus toy cat. Who falls slower? So I've only got 52 seconds. So I'm going to grab a chicken. I'm going to grab me. Because I bet it is totally the same speed. Going to make a huge stack up. And I'm going to place the chicken. And I'm going to drop myself. It looks like it's very slightly faster than a chicken. By very slightly faster, I mean like double as fast. So chickens still go slower than you. I wonder if there's some way to like harness that capability. I don't think there is. But yeah, it looks like you actually go about double as fast as a chicken. And I wonder if you can use it on... I wonder what happens though if we then stack that with the splash potion of falling. So let's use this falling on the chicken. And let's compare that now. So... Okay, here's a regular chicken falling. Okay, we'll place 2 chickens. Splash one with a potion. Okay, I hit both of them. Oh my god, okay, so you can see... It's like a multiplier effect. It's not like a fixed fall down. It just replaces most of your speed. So you can effectively have a chicken fall, like, some ridiculously low amount. That's interesting. Let's try... What's the fastest falling mob? In fact, are there any other slow falling mobs in Minecraft? I don't think there is, right? Like, most mobs just kind of fall down. So what we're going to do is use feather falling. Oh, sorry. So let's try horses now. Like, I want to test if you can make your horse fall slowly, and therefore like have your horse do long jumps. So we'll find the horse spawn egg. I can't spot it like right off the bat. We'll grab a horse. We'll tame it. I guess we need to tame it like somewhere high up. So grab some form of real block, stripped acacia, whatever we have to do to get this done. Yeah, the phantom membrane is the thing used for the thing, by the way. I should mention. So there we go. Weather clear again. Just make a little area so we can have a horse. There's going to be a lot of like horse mishaps going on here. And then we're going to nudge the horse off the edge. Oh, that's... There's something about that that is just intriguing. So now we know it works on the horse. We're going to see what we can do with me in that. Does a bat fly slowly? That's a good point. I don't think bats count as falling, if I'm honest. But I want to check anyway. Okay, so hitting a bat is apparently half the challenge on this one. I think that means you can... Yeah, no, the bat isn't affected because the bat's movement is just in 3D. I guess the parrot would have an interesting one. By the way, I can't do it on the End Dragon because the End Dragon doesn't accept any mob effects. So next up, we're going to try testing this. We can place a saddle on them. Yeah, well, let's get a saddle on him. I think he deserves one. And then we're going to grab a hay bale so we can feed him up really quickly. And we're going to see if we can do some like intensely cool jumps. There we go. Throw that away. Now the horse should love me. He usually, even if you feed him the whole bunch, there's a really high chance he'll reject you on the first go. But on the second go, it's a really high chance he won't reject you. Or that he won't care. Oh god, all that time just to tell me you don't love me. What a waste. And then as soon as we can, we'll put the shadow on him. We'll give him our effect, and we'll do some cool stuff. It's weird because it's like, I feel like this and the potion of leaping together could have some really weird effects, right? Okay, so now, put a saddle on him. Now I'm in control of the horse. Splash one of these. Okay, let's do this. This is going to be the... Okay, so... Oh, man. Oh, the horse didn't get affected. Oh, what a waste. How do I make sure the horse is affected on this one? It's weird, if you throw one directly down, it doesn't hit the horse. Very distinctly doesn't. So I guess we're going to just lead him up. It's faster to do it that way than it is to do what I was going for. Use the lead. Hope he doesn't get killed on the impact, because it usually doesn't go well if you try to do this, I'll be honest. Oh wait, the slow falling means that it's much easier. I can just let go of the lead up in the sky. And then it'll be fine, right? He should be fine. Okay, throw that away. Let's try this one again. Take 2. Oh my god, he got... Oh, because he wasn't... You know, I'm trying so hard, horse. The horse just doesn't feel like he's putting his all into it, like I am. Oh, he still has the effect. It doesn't apply to player jumps. The horse is definitely affected. It just isn't doing something for it. So leap boost does work on one of these, but this doesn't. So basically horses and slow falling, just don't even bother. That's the lesson we learned today. So next up, let's try leap potions. So we'll grab jump boost 2, and we'll grab this. And we'll see that together, they're going to have some insane effect on me. So, like, honestly, you don't even notice the leaping that much. But it does make a huge difference, because now, for instance, I can, like, leap all the way over to there. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, so it's not quite as good as you expect it to be. Yeah, the two effects don't stack that well together. Like, they do complement each other, but not as perfectly as you would expect. Do it with a slime for that. Look. Slow falling and cobweb knock a chicken. Okay, you know what? I feel like we're going a little bit insane on this chicken testing, but I'm curious now too. Okay. Cobweb. Let's do it. This is the slowest we can make a thing for, I believe. Okay, grab some cobwebs. Grab a chicken. Throw some slow falling at it. So if I'm not mistaken, the chicken is falling at such a low speed. It's moving at about 1/10 of a pixel every second or so. So it's moving 1 pixel every maybe 12 seconds. Like not even 10 seconds. Every 12 seconds, give or take, it's falling a pixel. There's 16 pixels in a block for a meter. So that means it will take about 180 seconds to fall a block, which means it's falling at about 1 block every 3 minutes. This is, like, intense to watch. So, yeah, that's... This, you know, should we just stare at this all day? Rest of the stream, we're gonna watch the chicken fall. One day, he might make it all the way down. Then someone says, give myself the crazy effect of the jump boost. Yeah, but I mean, like, I care about the stuff that's, like, actually available in survival. I know you can give yourself crazy falling effects. I'm also curious, though, why slow falling only exists in one form. It'd be nice if you could have slow falling that made you literally walk on air, right? I guess it'd be OP, but it'd be nice. Also, this horse is like stuck perpetually jumping for the record. I didn't realize, but I've created another glitch here. So yeah, if you add... Wait, does it work for all horses, or is it like that one is glitched? No, it's just this one. He can't stop falling. He's trapped on... The chicken's slowly getting there, by the way. So in 3 minutes, we'll get there. Wait, it's a century? Wow, half a block down. This is, I don't even know what to... Wow, that's some incredible maths. Thank you, Sparky Amino. I don't know if you're being sarcastic, but assuming you're not, thank you very much. I'd like to... It was actually, like, fairly basic. Like, you just multiply something 3 or 4 times. So cat, do pickles light up on land when it's raining? Oh, that's a really good question, actually. Just grab me some pickles. Just grab me a whole stack of pickles. And the answer to your question is no. I was hoping for something else, but... Yeah, so they're affected by... Okay, wait. And then let's see if they're affected by moving water. Let's test the pickles thoroughly. Okay, let's check on the chicken again. Oh, the chicken is coming close to the end of it. The chicken is now completely submerged within the block. We'll throw this on him again. Bug, Sismic versus Prime. Yeah, I imagine this is a bug, but it's quite an amusing one. So I'm gonna leave the horse doing his thing. So yeah, next up, let's turn the water back to clear, just so we can have a fair test. Let's make like a trench of some form. Okay, so right now... Oh, that's weird. The pickles actually stop flowing water. They can only be placed in a source block. I mean, it makes sense, but it's also the strangest thing. Like, I know this is how the... Yeah, I guess that's how it is. So if you place... Honestly, I think pickles are the best block to break up water with. Because you can do this kind of a pattern thing. And there's something about this that I like, personally. Place one there. Gear to that. Oh, I placed the boat by accident. Okay, so... I don't know, tell me there's not something about this pattern that you find intriguing. Because personally, there's something about it. It's doing something for me. I'm not sure what, I'm not sure why. But there's something about this that is beautiful. Let's place one over there. Oh, goddamn. Place the boat again. Yeah, there's something about this I really like, personally. It looks like a really efficient water flowing system or something. And then I guess if we remove that one there too. And that one there too. There we go. That's so nice. That's beautiful. Does slow falling work on falling sand? Falling sand is an entity. It can't be affected by potion effects, is my understanding. I'll do a test just because, you know, like, you never know when these sorts of things won't work. But my understanding is it wouldn't be able to. Also, it's really tricky to set up, even if we wanted to. So we'll set this as my default right click. Yeah, it doesn't work because it's not an entity. Also, the chicken, it's slowly falling. Oh, the chicken made it. The chicken made it. Oh. Can you place pickle on magma? You can place pickle on any non-transparent block. So that should include magma. Unless there's something specifically coded where it won't work. I'll test for you now, though. Just for curiosity. It does work. It's like a magma pumpkin. Super weird, super weird. Anyway, so let's next go back for the oceans because they changed the frequency of kelp, sorry, so it spawns more frequently in I think it's warmer biomes. If I'm honest, I get confused between the two. So if you're in a cold biome, sorry. So if you're in a cold biome, you'll now find a bunch of kelp, which is used for kelp blocks. Honestly, I think kelp blocks is one of those blocks where like, even though it's in the game and it has some uses, and even though they changed the texture, if I'm not mistaken. It just doesn't get people excited, does it? Like, something about sea pickles is like, yeah, sea pickles. Also, do you see that? It took the game a while to generate the chest. But something about, like, kelp, it's just like, yeah, cold, there's gravel and kelp, yeah, not really. You know, it just gets people less excited. So, also they changed it so if you break a block, you don't break the water that it's contained in. So, for instance, if I place some water here, and I place some sea pickle, I won't break the thing anymore. Whereas previously you did. So, also, that works with stairs and stuff. I think a better example where you'll see it much more effectively is with stairs. Because we can place stairs there. Breaking the stairs doesn't break the water. Like, there's some argument that it almost makes sense for it to. Honestly, this still weirds me out just a little bit. Oh, it won't flow through there. Oh, they must have fixed the physics so that it doesn't anymore. Okay. So yeah, it seems like, at least, it can only flow when you put the stairs the correct way. Oh, they fixed it. They fixed the water flow issues. Water flow no longer flows through the wrong part of stairs. Like, again, this is entirely logical, but they fixed it regardless. If we put it that way, it'll stop that flowing. So I think clever use of stairs and slabs and stuff like that is going to be used in this update, maybe. The fact that you can do a stair like that is confusing. But yeah, just by placing these two stairs, you can stop flowing, you can start flowing. You can do some weird stuff. Welcome, J Davis Bro, to the stream. Good to see you, man. So, slow failing drowned or slow falling slime? You know, let's do a slow falling slime, because I think slimes have the fastest fall rate. Maybe I'm mistaken. I think the fastest fall goes to like a player when they're about to hit the ground. But let's test a few blocks, because I want to try parrots as well, because parrots, I think they have a glide mechanic. Yeah, they have the same glide mechanic as a chicken. So the same thing's going to happen. But it looks like the parrot falls slightly faster. I guess it's default. Also, the parrot gets really upset when it's caught in a cobweb. So it might just end up stuck there forever. I'm not even entirely sure. So, yeah, as you can see, So we have sea pickles, but still no vertical slabs. No, vertical slabs are a real, like... They question the point of Minecraft as a whole. And I understand the point of that. I think realistically they'll get added at some point, but not while Jeb is in charge of the game. And I honestly understand why. Like, his point. Like, I agree with it, even. Like, I'd be down to just add them anyway, because they're so fan-requested. But I can see why you wouldn't want to. Also, sea pickles should... Oh, I'm throwing potions. Sea pickles even work in caves, as you can see. Although, underwater, lighting isn't necessary. As far as... Okay, wait, let's go into survival quickly. Yeah, even in survival, you don't really need to light your underwater caves. Which is interesting, actually, when you think about it. Because... Oh, big thank you to Michaelia09 for the $1 donation. Thank you so much, Michaelia09. Do you want a name break? That's what I usually do. For the... Oh, gosh. Gotta go back to creative. Oh, I found an underwater... Oh, no, okay. I was going to say, like, an underwater ravine. It technically touches the surface here. But otherwise, this is linked into a cave. And it looks like you could just... One day you could... Okay, so you could just be stumbling across other stuff in Minecraft, walk into a ravine that's underwater, and know that you're near the water. That's a really cool thing, actually. I didn't consider that was a possibility, but it is. And that's nice. So that's wonderful. And then it could lead you to a coral reef, if you're really lucky. And for the record, yeah, this is a wonderful seed. So next up, let's do a test of, like, vertical versus horizontal. How far you can fall with this. So if we go up to 256 blocks... In fact, let's go up to 128. I think the clouds are about 110. If we fall from this cloud here... I want to see, like, how horizontally far we can go for our vertical distance while we have this effect applied. So from here, let's line up with, like, the start of this island. We're going to fall forwards about 50 blocks to see how far we go vertically or horizontally. So again, we fell from sky limit, which is about 50 or 60 blocks above, from the start of the island over to here. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I think you can fall more horizontally than you can vertically. Well, let's test this in a really controlled manner. So, splash potion myself. Can I just keep... Okay, so I can't do it. What if it's with my hand? There we go. So, let's go exactly like 1, 2, 3... Oh, this is a bad example because we're in the weird part of the island. So, from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 blocks here. Let's see how far we can go horizontally without any jump involved. So purely... Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So you can go about 3/4 down for every 1 block forward you go. So in other words, if you fell from sky height down to bedrock, you could go about 400 blocks with this slow falling potion. Whereas without it, yeah, we'll just drink some milk. It's probably easier than using the commands. So without it though, if we go to grab some milk and we just clear that effect away, we don't want that anymore. I think you can do more like 2 or 3. Like if I just walk off the edge of this block, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like, yeah, it's exactly a 1-to-1 increase as far as how many blocks you can go. So previously, if you fell down 200 blocks, you could go 200 blocks forwards. No, you could go 50 blocks forwards. Whereas now you can go more like 266 blocks. That was a bad math example. Okay, so now we worked that out. Let's move on to the next thing. I guess we want to scour the ocean some more, don't we? It's the thing that makes sense. So we'll go and do it. Oh, we found another thing. So lots of sea cucumbers down here. Oh, we found another coral reef. I guess they made coral reefs a lot more common in this update. Because I just found a second one. And then it looks like there's a third one. Maybe it's the same one. It's probably the same one. But still, kind of cool. And then it looks like coral will also appear right next to the ground. Huh. Isn't that interesting? Do the slow falling on a golem, please. Oh, yeah, okay, so that's a cool idea, actually. Let's do it. Oh, we found a frozen ocean. That's kind of dope. Wait, first though, we've got a light source underneath the water. Oh, it's one of those things. So yeah, if you find something, so there's lots of like cool effects to make you want to. So if you're exploring the ocean, you'll find something pretty that will attract your attention. Pretty much regardless of where you are. Also, look, you can. Interesting. So when you go to the biomes where it doesn't rain for this one, because I don't want rain in my life. Oh, although rain is much more visible here than it is otherwise. So what we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves a iron golem and have him slowly fall. Because I'm curious. You have to be curious, right? Oh, in fact, let's see if you can make an iron golem out of an uncarved pumpkin. Let's do 2 tests at once. So iron blocks plus that. It's been like forever since I made an iron golem. Oops. You can't make an iron golem with an uncarved pumpkin. He has to have a face. Fun fact. You can use a jack-o'-lantern too, but it has to have a real face on it. And then let's grab some cobwebs. Place the cobwebs over here. And then let's throw a potion at him. A little bit tricky to do that right now. And then let's knock him into the cobwebs. It looks like he's a little bit wider than 1 block, so maybe I made some horrible mistakes here. Just knock him forwards a little bit more. This is the speed an iron golem falls at into cobwebs. It's almost indistinguishable from the chicken, because even though it's heavy and it falls fast and heavy and stuff, it doesn't make a huge... Basically, if you put slow falling and cobwebs on someone, they're going to get so frustrated it doesn't even matter what they do otherwise. Fun fact. There we go. Oh look, we had pumpkins just over here. Slow falling plus milk equals slow falling goes away. Okay, you know what? I'm going to test that now though, in terms of like, does that affect your fall damage? So I'm going to do an experiment right now. I'm going to fall all the way from up here. And just before I hit the ground, I'm going to use milk. Will I die or will I just take a half damage? Like, will it count the full fall as being affected, or will just the bottom part of the fall? So, game mode, survival. We're going to fall all the way down. So this is a death height if we fell normally. With slow falling, it takes no damage. But if we drink the milks, the effect goes away. Jonog! The answer is, you make sure you give yourself the effect just in time, or that will happen. Good thing I have keep inventory on. So now I spawn in the middle of nowhere. Also, big thank you to Pro Curly Plays for the £0.79 super chat. Appreciate you, man. I'm going to teleport over to there. Abigail Elizabeth says, I'm considering buying a new console. What's your recommendation to get the best Minecraft play? Right now, I would just say, like, watch out for the PlayStation 4 and probably get an Xbox One. The Switch is the console I recommend for, like, playing in general, I would say. But if you want a console for just Minecraft, the better performance and the better support is going to be on the Xbox One, I believe. But if you play on the Switch, then you get access to the Super Mario Mashup Pack. So really, it comes down to Switch versus Xbox One at this point, I believe, personally. That is my take on this. I'm careful with my wording on this one. Also, that spider just got hit by lightning. Not often you see that, is it? Slime block plus slow falling. You know, I want to... Yeah, okay, let's do both these experiments. Again, I'm super interested in both these things, right? So, potion of slow falling. I've already got one in my hand. Throwing them at myself. Let's see if the slime block works with slow falling. And then let's test my milk theory. So let's grab some milk. Okay, so... Okay, we'll test the slime block one first because we can do it in creative. What... You know, does it take my initial momentum, or does it take... Oh, okay, so slime blocks, they don't work if you have slow falling, or they work terribly, is the basic point. And if we do my thing that I just suggested, where we fall, so we're in survival, now we're falling. I have times, okay, and then just before we hit the ground, I'm going to switch to not slow falling. Will I die? Why did I hit myself just before I hit the ground? In fact, wait, if you're falling at a regular speed... Okay, so I didn't answer my question at all. But I have another question now that I want to answer as well. So we're going to test both of them at the same time. Grab that instead. Get rid of... Yeah, my offhand slot I don't want anymore. So we're going to grab ourselves a potion of slow falling. Can we drink the potion just before we hit the ground? Will that save my life too? These are the questions I want to know. So... Wii music starts playing. So we're going to do this now. Same thing. In survival. And we're going to milk just before we hit the bottom. Maybe here, I'd say. So you take damage, but not damage equal to the original fall. And then the second question, it'll be from a crazy height, but just before we hit the ground, we use potion of slow falling. Theoretically, we'll take no damage, but and will it slow us down instantly or not? Let's find out on... Oh, look, it's so cool as you got from the world. So survival, drink this thing now. Oh, okay. I think you go much faster, but I think this gives you feather falling by, like, inclusion. It has to, right? I was going so fast there. I would have been dead, no? What do you think, chat? Was it, like, am I just feeling exaggerated impact there? In fact, we have to test this from a bigger height to be 100% sure. Like, reach terminal velocity, and then just stop it before the ground. It's the only way to be absolutely sure on this. Okay, so we're going high up. Winnie goes high up as one can go. Like, or not as one as can go, but we'll just go up pretty high. Oh! Okay, I hit water, which ruins the experiment. So I don't... Okay. I don't know what my exact point of that, but there's a lot of, like, crazy tiny things to be checked out here that I gotta work out here. So... Oh, there was a... Is splash pressure levitation now? Levitation plus slow falling. I guess I want to try that too, actually. So we'll get a shulker. Let's give it a peek. So let's grab a shulker. Let's have him hit me. And then let's have the slow falling do its magic. Hit me with your best shot. I think slow falling gets faster with time. That makes sense. Oh, big thank you, Aquaman Gaming, for the $20 super chat. Nice channel, love your videos. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate the big red super chat. It's been or is that orange? But I really appreciate, the super pretty color super chat. Thank you so much for the $20 support. I'm glad you like the channel. I'm trying my best to like...
Nice channel. Love your vids.
Oh, you get it automatically read out too. Also, the two things do work together, it seems. Yeah, it's so cool that you like it, because I spend a lot of time like focusing on these like weird, quirky interactions, and I'm glad people like seeing them, because I think part of it is like what Minecraft is about, at least for me personally, anyway. So yeah, if you have one of these potions, basically shulkers can't hurt you besides their initial impacts. So, because like you hit them and then you get knocked back down. Big thank you to Craftbug for the 40 ruble donation.
Hello from Russia.
Hello, right back to you, Russia. Thank you, man. I went to Russia recently, and 40 rubles, if I'm not mistaken, is enough for 2 rides on the metro, which means I could go to and from the airport. I think there's no metro to the airport, but theoretically I could do it anyway, and that's what counts here, right? So big thank you, Mr. Craftbug. Slow falling plus Elytra. I'll see if it affects it, but I don't believe so. Oh, it does affect it. Oh, interesting. And now it's raining, so I can do the ultimate test. Oh, so Riptide doesn't lose your thing in survival. So we're just going to turn this off. Oh, look at that. That's a weird glitch. But look at this. I can fly around basically infinitely. Oh, but you can't get speed easily anymore. That's the trade-off. So what you want to do is you want to get all your speed and then drink the slow falling potion as you go back into the sky. So it's a really tricky game to manage. Like, weird. Check out, are sea pickles actually real? Sort of. They're a real thing, but not quite how you see them in Minecraft. Also, look at this. This is so cool. Tell me you're not in love with this as a real gameplay feature. I'm going to spin in circles and see how fast we can get. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh man. The speed is unprecedented. Let's hit the brick wall of the game. Still going faster. Honestly, at this point, I'm just going to see how far I can go. Oh my god. So they removed the cap on the game where it stops you from flying. And now you can see. I think they put a cap on the speed of this, though. Because you can see I'm going, like, absurdly fast. Compared to the clouds. Oh, man. So I want to test this more. After they fix this on the next Bedrock beta, I want to try it out there because the render distance is much higher. Like right now, there's like nothing loaded in, you know. Oh, also for the record, this thing works in snow, which is counterintuitive, but it does. Vomits. You can fly up to over Y1000 with the Trident and Riptide. Can you do that in survival? Oh wait, I'm in survival. Like, let's find out. Let's find out what the height of the world is. How do you check coordinates in the current update? I'm honestly not sure because they've changed the F3, so it doesn't. Oh, it does work. So I'm in survival right now, and I'm at Y4000, 5000. So obviously in the console edition, there's a height limit on the world, but on the Java version, you can go as high as your imagination lets you. And my slow falling just ran out. Oh, it won't run out. Maybe. So look at this. I don't even really exist at this point. I'm just a thing. Oh, so slow falling funny stopped. This is very strange to watch. Something about this just doesn't seem like it's real Minecraft, right? Like, it seems like the game has just gone beyond a point where it makes any sense. So it's gonna go back to where we were before. Go. TP self. Hey Tokat, you're awesome. By the way, what is this stream about? I've just joined. So, whenever a brand new snapshot comes out, I try to get... Oh. I must have copied my current location or something. So let's change this to be 50 rather than exactly there. So yeah, hey Tokat, you're awesome. By the way, what's the stream about? I like to test new features as soon as they come out. To test out some of the weirder interactions. And I think we found a lot of them today. We found out you can smelt sea dye, you can bone meal them in specific conditions. We found out where they spawn naturally. We tried a lot of weird stuff with mobs. If we're being honest, it was all weird stuff, right? And have a good evening. I hope you have a good evening too, Mr. Human Closet. And thank you so much, both Human Closet and Aquaman, for the very generous super chats. You know, like, a lot of people don't... Oh, man, I'm dead. A lot of people aren't a big fan of the whole supporting people thing. And I really appreciate the people that do decide to. Because, you know, makes my day a little bit better. Also, is that Guardian jumping above the water? Wait. Oh, wait. This is new. They added this at some point without telling us. Guardians jump above the water, like how dolphins are going to. Like, sorry, we need to focus on this. I was about to say, like, okay, let's goodbye. So they'll come up to the surface, but if they need to, they'll bounce above it. Like a dolphin. They put the same behavior on there. It's pretty intense. Let's just set the weather to clear. Maybe they only do it in the rain, actually. Did I imagine that, or did that really happen? Because I'm not seeing it again. Because Guardians are one of the only mobs that properly swim right now. In fact, Guardians are very dolphin-like when you think about it. So I'm gonna wait and see. Please jump above the water properly, Mr. Guardian. Like, don't worry about me. Oh, wait, okay, they're doing it. That one in the background. To attack if they want to attack the squid, the way they can do it best sometimes is by jumping out of the water. Unless I'm in the air, of course. Please don't kill me. I have a family. Or something like that. So yeah, it looks like they jump out of the water. It's the craziest thing. Guardians equals dolphins confirmed. Imagine this. Imagine if they do just change, they rebrand dolphins and call them they just rebrand Guardians and call them dolphins. So like there's elder dolphins and and then they'll drop Prismarine. Because we don't know what dolphins are going to drop yet either. Would that upset you, or would you think that's actually pretty rad? Because dolphins do kill everything. Like, dolphins are horrific animals. Like, look them up in real life sometime. You won't like it. Wouldn't it be cool if That's what they did. It'd also be terrible, but it'd be interesting. Elder dolphins. I could see it. I could see it. Use slow fall on the guardians. You know, yeah, that's the last thing we'll do today. So let's test it out. This is the last of the last. Can we do it? Kind of question. So I'll place one of these here. Splash him like that. Oh, where are you at? There's he. If you place it on the guardians, because they're swimming. No, he is falling. It's very weird to watch, actually. I don't quite understand. I think the guardian AI can't deal with it correctly. I'll try on fish as well. Or like on these guys. So yeah, it doesn't affect anything that controls its own movement because they're just moving down. They're not falling down. Anyway, that said, I hope you all enjoyed today's live stream. I enjoy checking out the stuff, seeing the fun things. And if you want to see some of the weirdest interactions that have come out, you know, after the update comes out, make sure you keep checking back the channel, both when betas come out, but also when the full update comes out. I've got like a big, like, mega day of uploads planned. Because I want to try out all the major things all at once. And if you want to see that, you want to see all the cool new stuff in the updated Quadsick, make sure you subscribe with notifications turned on so you see all that stuff daily on your homepage. I had a super great live stream today. I hope all of you did as well. 40 rubles is 9 times the Moscow metro ticket. I wrote you when you plan to flow here. Oh, your craft buck. I remember you
cost of Moscow metro ticket. I even wrote you when you plan to flew here. Now you have two.
Thank you so much for 2.9 cheeseburgers.
McDonald's.
Craft buck. I actually do remember you. You tweeted me like the art you found in Moscow too. You gave me some cool advice. But like you were busy working at a McDonald's at the time. Maybe I'm mistaken on that one. But yeah, thank you so much, Craft buck, for showing up again. I'm glad you gave me the Russian rubles. I will use them to buy 2.9 cheeseburgers. And thank you so much for watching today's live stream, hello everyone. Thank you for the generous donations. Thank you for your time and indeed your attention, because I'll see you all next week for the update aquatic beta, because they're going to change the water. It's exciting, and I'll see you there. Bye.